can't reach our climate targets without tackling the food issue. And from that food system, over half of the emissions come from meat, even though it contributes only a small part of all the calories. To all the meat lovers, including myself, according to the science, there is a role for animals in a sustainable food system. Food waste is a huge problem. 1/3 of all the food we eat is wasted, which means that a lot of the environmental problems that come from food production are much bigger than they need to be if we would just eat all of those foods instead of wasting them. What we do with Fork Ranger, we try to make it easy and fun to eat sustainably, which, as we just talked about, mostly comes down to reducing meat. The way we try to do that is by showing through infographics which choices really matter and which choices make the biggest difference and which choices you also don't have to worry about so much. Because in the end, we don't need a few perfect environmentalists, but millions of people taking action. If we get enough people into action, it's gonna trigger a tipping point. And that tipping point is at 25%. So if a quarter of a group of people does something that goes against the norm, the current status quo, then the rest of the people, they become so doubtful about what is actually the norm that they follow along and it suddenly switches.